Do you know what the most powerful marketing tactic is out there today? Believe it or not, it hasn't changed in years and years despite all the change in our digital technology. Stick around as we delve into the most important part of your marketing strategy.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so I bet you're wondering, what's this magical, crazy marketing tactic? Certainly not magical, certainly not crazy, but just think about it. Word of mouth, right? Word of mouth has been a powerful marketing tool for years and years, and that will never ever change, regardless of our digital transformation, right? It's just acting a little bit differently now because people can talk online, and the amount of actual, looking at online reviews is way bigger than obviously it used to be in the past. However, an actual word to word recommendation from a friend, somebody that we know, is still way more powerful than reading online reviews from strangers. So how can we get our actual customers to provide referrals and recommendations to our business? That's what we're going to jump into. First and foremost, if you want somebody to recommend your business to their colleagues, their family, or their friends, obviously you need to give them a really good reason to, right? And that starts with an amazing customer experience. If you haven't checked out our video about world-class customer service ideas, highly recommend that you check that out now, because ultimately, in the same way, if you want people to write you reviews online, you need to give people a reason to rave about you, right? You need to give them a reason to talk to their friends and family. And that comes down to an amazing service, an amazing experience. Obviously, your product or service has to perform at a high level as well. But you cannot forget the actual personalized service that goes along with it, because that's usually what tips the edge in your favor. So if you've done a good job at actually providing an amazing experience and you have a good quality product or service offering, the last thing that you need is to have an incentive, right? Of course, it's all wonderful and we do get people that talk about our business on their own, but having an incentive in place really can help you from a marketing standpoint to promote this referral program and encourage existing customers to talk about you, because there's going to be an additional benefit for them. Here's an example of what a great referral program should look like in any business, right? You want to be giving a thank you reward to the person who's actually making the referral. And at the same time, it's great to have a reward or incentive in place for that brand new customer to try you out for the very first time. So think of this example in a hair salon. If you want your guest to refer you as a stylist or as an esthetician to their friend, a good rule of thumb is to offer an equal reward to both the existing customer who's making the referral as well as the new customer who's coming to see you. Often $20 is enough. It's going to depend on the actual cost of your products or services, obviously. But it's fair to say that something in and around a 20 to 25% off of whatever is the regular price for your product or service would be a good benchmark. Believe it or not, having a new customer come to see you, and if you can then retain that customer for future visits, is a huge added value for your business. So it's well worth the investment of 20 or 25% off on that first visit, if you're able to keep them as a prolonged loyal customer in your business. So how do you implement this? It can be done in both the physical and digital world. Right? In the physical world, think of a simple card like the size of a business card. That's a referral card that actually has the details, and your client could pass that card on to a friend that has your contact information. They could write their name on it so that when that new friend comes in, they would say, hey, I have this referral card from my friend Anthony, who talked to me about your company, and now I, as a company, would know that you are coming as a result of a referral and are going to get that referral discount, whether it's the $20 or the 20%. And I would make a note in Anthony's file, who's the existing customer, so that when Anthony comes back into the business, that he also gets, a credit of the $20 or 20% off of his next visit as well. You can imagine that you could do something very similar in a digital format, right? So it's not as easy to track unless you pay for, very specific services that do exist. But if you're a smaller business, it might not be worthwhile for you to pay for those services. You can simply, have people mention you, whether they're talking about it on social media, whether they're talking about it through an email. And honestly, if the new guest comes in and says, hey, I heard about you through my friend Anthony, then you know that that's, a referral. You don't need to have an actual card or proof of it. If someone comes in and says, hey, Anthony talked to me about you and I'm curious, and I'd like to try your service, that's good enough in and of itself. So however Anthony communicated that, whether it was verbally, whether it was through an email, a text message, a social media post, all of those should be acceptable. One last amazing way that you can use referrals, specifically in the hair salon world, relates to our video that we did about photo shoots in the world-class customer service video. If you haven't checked it out yet, go take a listen as we explain the best way to incorporate photo shoots into your salon experience. And now that you have photos of your guest, here's how you can utilize that in a great way for referrals. Because all individuals love, right, having great photos of themselves. And if you've just done a cool photo shoot, you're going to have some great shots of them looking fabulous that very likely they would be posting on their social media to show off their new look to their friends and followers on social media. Now here's the kicker for you and how you can utilize this. You can ask your guest that when they post that photo on their page, right, that they simply tag you. That's it, right? That's all they have to do. And in doing so, now you'll be able to see all of the people that comment on that photo, right? So let's say we have Stephanie, who's just done the photo shoot. She's had an amazing service. Stephanie goes home and she posts a picture from that photo shoot on her social media page, tags you. All of her friends are going to start commenting saying, oh my gosh, you look amazing. Wow, you're glowing. Oh, you're so radiant. Oh, you're so pretty. Your hair looks amazing. You now would have the opportunity to see all those people, right, that commented on her post. And you can literally go in and send a direct message to those individuals saying, hey, I see that you commented on Stephanie's hair. She's been a client of mine for X number of years. I love, working with her hair. If ever you're looking for, a new stylist or a new look, it would be my pleasure, to work with your hair or to have you in my salon. And since you know Stephanie, listen closely, this is the kicker. Since you know Stephanie, you'll get $20 off your first visit with me, right? Or 20% or whatever that referral reward is, okay? And obviously you're gonna tell Stephanie, right, as almost an incentive for her to tag you in her post, that anybody who comes to see you as a result of, seeing that post, Stephanie is also going to get that $20 or that 20% off on her future visit. So she was likely going to post that picture anyways, but now all she has to do is just tag you, and she knows that she has the chance to get, $20 off for every single person that sees that and goes to see the stylist in the hair salon. It's going to be a very, very powerful referral tool. It's kind of the digitized word of mouth, and you can get the message out to so many more people so much more quickly than ever before. And ultimately, it really becomes a win-win. Stephanie's having an amazing experience in your salon with a photo shoot. She's posting a beautiful picture of herself, which she would probably do anyways. She's just tagging you, right? You now can see all of those individuals who are commenting on it, who think this is great, and you can reach out to them with a very, very, non-salesy message saying, I saw you notice Stephanie's hair. I love working with Stephanie. If ever you're, looking for a new stylist, I'd be happy to, to work with you. And since you know Stephanie, you would get $20 off whatever your referral. Easy, easy. Stylists in our industry have grown their business so rapidly using this technique over the last few years, and we highly recommend that you look at it as well. So all in all, hope you can see that referral programs are incredibly important for your business. Still, word of mouth is the most powerful form of marketing for your business, and if you implement some of these ideas and tactics, you'll surely continue to grow and see new customers coming to see you, while at the same time rewarding your existing customers for spreading the love.